Hello there, you. Welcome to Cube Puzzle Fun, the YouTube channel where I attempt to show folks how to solve these cube puzzle things in simple, plain English so that as many people as possible, as best I can understand what we're talking about and how to do these cube puzzles and get to the solution where all the all the sides are all one color. That's what we want. So let's twist this up. The Skewb is a really easy one to teach you in plain English how to get to the solution. There's not a whole lot to it. I don't think it will take too terribly long to show you the ins and outs of this particular cube puzzle. Yeah, let's get to it. Just like many cube puzzles, the Skewb has 6 sides. It's in the shape of a cube. The same colors are opposite one another as on most cubes. In most cases, you will have a yellow side that will be opposite a white side and a red that is opposite an orange, and all that same stuff that you're used to. Unlike what you're used to, the cube does not twist laterally. If you try to, you can't twist it, side to side like one of these. It's sliced diagonally, and it twists weird. I don't know any other way to say it. It's just kind of weird. So, here on Cube Puzzle Fun, we encourage you to start with whatever side you feel like starting with. You don't have to start with the white side. I don't know why anybody ever thought that was the thing. Uh, let's start with the orange side. Orange side is facing up. Orange is nice and bright. Let's do that. First thing that you need to get a handle on in dealing with this Skewb is just how the pieces move. How do you twist this thing? Where do things go? And the simplest way that I can explain it to have it make sense is whether or not you're familiar with other cubes. You just start with a side and you think of that side as your top. Now, just as with a lot of other cubes, one of the easiest ways to get pieces up to the top is from the bottom ring around. In this case, they're triangular slices and it looks weird, but we will want to look for anywhere on the bottom where there are orange triangles. And here we have 2 orange triangles. And when we have an orange triangle along the bottom row somewhere, then that is one that we can get up to the top. But unlike with a rectangular cube where you try to twist something down and bring it over and bring it back up, now we're doing these weird diagonal moves where this triangle that is down on the bottom in the convenient place in the bottom ring, when we flip it up to the top, it's going to go up to the top in the back. The orange will be facing up, but it will be in the back, which is weird, but that's how it's going to go. So we just twist this, and it goes around and around, and it winds up in the back. Weird, but that's how we do it. We have another one. So we can do that same thing again, twist it around, and it will swing around and end up in the back. And when we did that, that brought another one up to the front. But if we twist this one around to the back, it's going to displace this one. So we probably don't want to do that. What we would rather do instead is check the back to see what other colors we've gotten along the top ring when we put these 2 oranges up to the top. In one case we have a yellow. That's cool. But next to the yellow we have a white. So we would want to change one or the other of those. We would either want this orange with a white and a white, or we would want this orange with a yellow and a yellow. So, since we had another choice, this orange right here, we can bring that up and see if it puts white over here in the back. Let's try it and see what happens. Bring this orange, swing it around up to the back, and it did indeed. Now we have orange on the top with white here and white here. Now we need to get an orange up here with blue, and we need to get an orange up here with green, and we will be completely done with our first step of getting one whole side solved. Now, problem. We have two oranges along the bottom row where it's convenient to pick them up to the top, but when they go up to the top, they go into the back, and both of these would displace the ones we already have, and the ones we already have are good. We don't want to displace these. So we are going to need some kind of way of bringing these up to the top in some other fashion. So what we're going to need is a twist. You can twist. It would be nice if you could just twist the little teeny corners, but the corners don't twist on their own. You have to twist this whole entire wedge. So we can do that. Twist this whole entire wedge. This orange will still stay along the bottom where it's convenient to move it up to the top, but now it will be over here on the bottom where we can bring it up to the top in a place where there's not already an orange back there. So let's bring it up there and see if it has the color on the other side that we are hoping it will have. We got our white still. Now we have our blue still, and is this blue? Yes, yes it is. So now all we need is an orange up here with a yellow on this side and a green on this side. And we already have it up here in the corner. It's just kind of twisted around. Again, it would be nice if it's not how it's all right. The Skewb is easy enough to do. We don't need to make it any easier. So we need to get this orange piece back down to the bottom row where we can work with it. The easiest way to do that is just to grab it and swing it down this way, and it will be down in the bottom row, but then it just swings that way where it'll displace things, and that's no good. The thing we can do is, remember when we did that twist before, where we twisted a whole wedge and just got it going this way? We can do that again, and that will put it in the perfect place for here. But did you notice what happened? When we twisted it this way, it knocked this orange down off the top that we just worked to get up in the top. But that's okay, actually. Yeah, that's not so bad, because when we swing that one down in order to twist this orange around where we want it, it actually puts this orange in a protected spot where we can move this up to the back without touching this at all. This will stay right here, and we can just swing it right back to where it was in a second after we deal with this guy. Now here's this orange. We want it to go back up in the back because we already established it's the right color, it's the right everything. So let's just put it back up in there. This orange stayed in the protected spot right where we needed it to stay, and we can just easily put that right back where it went. And now we have one whole side solved, but not just one whole side solved. We have one whole side solved with the right colors going around in the corners. So that is the first step of solving the Skewb. Phew, we made it through step one. If you are unfamiliar with Cube Puzzle Fun, if you're new here, we have a 15-minute time limit on our videos, and we like to be thorough and speak in easy to understand language and go slow and just make it as easy to follow as we possibly can. So that necessarily means that we usually can't fit our tutorials, can't cram them all into one video. So there are two more steps, two more videos, but the other two videos are even shorter than this one is. There's not a whole lot left to go to mastering this thing. So yeah, I'll see you in video number 2. And yeah, we're gonna get this Skewb and learn how to solve it.